Our company had quite the difficult year. I had to present our numbers to both our employees and the board. One set of data, two completely different stories.
That's why we created Decks&Data. It's a generative slide deck tool where your data analyst agent turns the same data into multiple presentations that are customized for each of your audiences. Just input your data and write a few notes. The agents tailor your slides with the right message and data visualizations that speak to your audience every time.
We tried it. The board clapped. The employees, some of them cried. Turns out the numbers don't lie, but they do adapt.
All right, so now that you've seen our vision, now I'm going to delve into a bit more into technical details and show what kind of working prototype we have. So here's our UI. There's the simple prompt, and let's try the toy dataset. So music industry research, for example, for potential investors. The good thing about our tool is that you can create several target audiences, and well, in our vision, we would create several decks for like a deck for each, and that would be a great starting point with data analysis and reusable slides that are backed by actual research and that are kind of backing your message or actually exploring the data or making the research that you wanted to do that would be useful, for example, for consultants or for startup people, for investors, whoever needs to do a lot of research, data analytics, and to create compelling presentations. So let's go. As we see, the first agent that is already working. It's trying to interpret our query and expand on it. It's trying to kind of get ideas into what the deck might look like. As we know, the calls always take time, so let's wait for a bit. Now the second agent has done their job, so they decided how many slides there should be in the deck. Of course, 2 is not so much, but it wrote also notes for each of the slides, and now the third agent also works. It decides on the layout, and also sometimes it makes graphs, but well, not in this one. The point is that all of them are thinking about your deck, and once you use our tool, you have a very strong starting point for making your deck for any any purpose that you need, and for any audience. And you don't actually have to do research yourself. As we see, it's kind of iterating and showing different variants. And here you can see that it's actually calculating the real numbers from the Chinook dataset, one of the datasets provided. So this is total revenue across all reported transactions. So it gives the kind of an estimate of the total size of the market, I guess, of the music industry as we asked it. And here there's, of course, the disclaimer and so on. And it's quite smart, and it knows what it can show and what it cannot. And here's like a presentation mode as well. Here you can see that we organized our agents in in a separate folder, and you can find all of them here. And front end and back end are separated, and with database being a separate service, because we wrote some seed scripts to populate our database to play with. Of course, it can be easily expanded with new data. The good thing about our solution is also this D3 library. Our idea here was that it's very versatile. It supports very actual complex visualizations. So our idea here was that if we got our agents if we had another month to work on this, then we would prefer perfect our agents more, and then the amount of visualizations is really like only restricted by the data, because the D3.js can picture geographic data. It can do a lot of fun things. So we choose it for versatility, and then and then our idea was also that the data analyst agent would actually go more into advanced analytics as well. And we have already a script agent that is a part of the data analyst agent that runs and interprets code, which means that basically we would run Python code, for example, some manipulations on pandas or whatever, some simple clustering or classification works if needed, and then present that to the user. And the user doesn't even have to have the technical know-how to reap the benefits of this advanced research.